NJPD.com. What's good, my ninja?
This is like this random story that fell right into my lap, or our laps. Sorry. Apparently, a female police officer was fired as a police officer for her past as a dominatrix. We're not even going to get into the blatant reason why that's fucking wrong. We're just going to explain the story. And here is Hydro with the story. Tell him, please.
It's raining bricks.
Oh man, you ain't shit.
No, but seriously, this officer, New Jersey officer, she her name is escaping me right now, but that's we'll pull that up in the cliff notes. But she was working through boot camp and stuff with the police department in Jersey, and they decided to stop her training because she was a dominatrix in the past, and she didn't tell them about that little fact. So they decided to stop her from progressing along in the police academy. They put her on a little bit of a suspension, but then for whatever reason they brought her back, and they allowed her to finish the course. They allowed her to finish through the schooling for whatever reason. If they were gonna just, stop her for what she did, or her bad. Cut it.
And go.
So, New Jersey officer Kristen Hyman was released, or future endeavored, if you will, from the New Jersey Police Department because she had a role in her past as a dominatrix. It was in an adult film where she did not have intercourse and she did not get naked. She was just doing dominatrix things, probably whipping somebody or, telling them to lick her boots or whatever it is that dominatrix normally do. She was playing a part in the film, and apparently they wanted her gone because ultimately it was embarrassing, and it made that specific police department, that precinct or whatever, appear to be clowns. Their words. They fired her because she didn't tell them that she used to work as a dominatrix, which I don't understand why anybody's past is relevant to a job that you are already physically qualified to do. It's not like she committed any crimes. It wasn't anything that needed to be brought up and brought to attention. I understand that she was like, she used to be a bank robber in the past and she didn't tell nobody and shit caught up with her then. That's different. But she used to just be a dominatrix. She worked in a couple of films that has nothing to do with stopping police work. And it seems our favorite light skin has something to say. Light skin?
I got a question. How can she be fired to make y'all look clowns, but y'all still got active KKK members in your police force? Back to you, Joe.
Oh, because, they ain't ashamed of that shit. They love having them good old KKK members in there. But someone who is empowering and a female, getting men to do what they want? Oh no, we can't have that. We can't have any women showing that they got power. We gotta keep that toxic masculinity going. Get on out of here, girl. Can't have you. Ooh, another one from Light Skin? Ooh. Light Skin.
I got a question. How the fuck did y'all find out about the videos? What was you doing to find out those very specific pornographic videos where she did not get naked in? Where was you going? Who brought this up to your attention? How was it so bad that you was made a laughingstock? Because if y'all really was made a laughingstock, probably would have leaked out and probably would have been made to a very much more bigger story than what it already is now. But I never heard about it till today. Did you hear about it till today?
No, I have not. And apparently, further studies show that she didn't even do anything sexual. She was literally acting a role. It probably was an adult movie, but any roles pertaining to sexual acts, she had none of. She was just reading lines from a script. She didn't even engage in anything. She just probably wore the outfit, which means she was never naked. She read her lines from a script, no different from how basically, Uma Thurman in Kill Bill, or when she was Poison Ivy, or any sex symbol that's supposed to be in a movie. Here's looking at you, Black Widow. Light skin?
I got a question. How the fuck is it every time something happens in a negative connotation to the police force murdering somebody, y'all always want to stand behind your fucking blue shield, blue code of conduct, but when it comes to fucking video that's been proven that she did not do any engage in any sexual acts with any fucking male, she was just in a short film for that matter, because we ain't gonna call it a porn, just doing her fucking job. Prior to working with the police force, you decide to demean her, undermine her, and fire her from the position, saying it makes y'all look bad. First and fucking foremost, now this gets me to another subject. Another police officer was fired off his misuse of conduct from a situation with one of our lovely black people was murdered. The cop that shot Mr. Sterling got fired after more video was leaked about him basically saying, you basically shut the fuck up or I'm gonna shoot you, and just bugged out shit like that. But you know what's crazy? I remember seeing something very similar to that, the first video. I remember seeing shit like that when the story first blew up. But no, y'all rode that nigga's dick all the way till the fucking wheels fell off. And you mean to tell me that this woman is, having her job taken away for something they ain't got shit to do with anything? There's officers that fucking get drunk and are fucking alcoholics that still work for y'all police force. There's abusers, there's drug users, there's so much corruption going on, but y'all riding for them? Why are you not riding for her? Why you not standing behind her? Why y'all not showing the same fucking energy that y'all was showing every fucking body else? And it just boggles my fucking mind.
Basically, it's because this is literally what this article is explaining to me. The sheriff directly called her to her face, disgusted, because it showed her in said video in a position of power while they were, I would say, patrons, naked and bound, to be whipped and punished. And because she was in said films, doing what she was supposed to be doing for a source of income, no different from anyone acting in a movie or anything different from whatever's in those fucking horrible trash films of 50 Shades. That shit is 50 Shades of trash.
We're not talking about trash movie.
We ain't, fuck that shit. That shit need to be burned, every copy.
I agree.
The person who made that need to be fucking whipped with a cattle prod.
You said whipped with kale. I'm like, what type of white shit is that?
Whipped with kale? Nah, they need to be force-fed kale with no seasoning, with uncooked chicken.
I mean, kale.
They're basic regular dinners.
Okay.
But then we add a dash of salt and some hot sauce. You know the kids.
Ooh. Ooh.
Punishment.
Ooh.
But yeah, they ain't take her side.
Ooh.
And it's fucking ridiculous.
Ooh.
Light skin, what you got for me?
What's my favorite word? No.
No, that is your favorite word. But your favorite phrase now, that's something different.
Oh my god, what's my favorite phrase?
So I'm gonna sue.
What is this young? What is this young lady's name? This fine woman.
A1, Miss Christine.
Miss Hyman. We're gonna call you Heyman right now because you should already be lawyered. You should be halfway in the courthouse.
We're recording the dumbass. Oops.
Miss Hyman, I really hope you sue. Sue this police department for everything it's worth. No problem. Sue this company for everything they're worth. Like, please, I want this dragged out like a very bad ABC soap opera. And I'm gonna enjoy every second of it. Because, you know, if we can't get justice on the actual justice side, maybe the small victory of the obvious discrimination against women and the 50 million ways we can flip this into Sunday. I'm really hope that you get everything that you're worth. I really hope that for this situation that these motherfuckers at least give you an apology, which I highly doubt. You know what I mean? The sheriff did call you disgusting.
To her face.
To her face. And last but not least, it's probably a sign, blessing in disguise, that you wasn't a police officer. Because, you know, I mean, being a police officer is, you know, is a great thing to be nowadays, right? Great thing to be, right? Don't you agree? Don't you agree? Great thing to be nowadays, you know. No scandal about police officers. Police officers are squeaky clean at this point.
Well, if anyone wants to look it up, they have it on Inside Edition. So Inside Edition can actually show you her actual conversation with the journalist there. But what I have to say is, they're fucking stupid. First off, you have a woman that was in a film as a dominatrix. Do you think for a second that if you all found that tape, that there's a chance that possible future criminals hadn't, you know, they probably would have found that too. And now, who knows if there's, you know, as The Rock once so quaintly coined, a sick freak. And they get off on that type of stuff. She'll be perfect for, you know, interrogation. Because they probably know what she did of her past and she could use that to her advantage, or maybe she picked up a couple of tricks of the trade that might actually help the police force actually get the right people behind bars, or get the right scoops on cases, or maybe help her stop the right criminals. But, you know, we'll just see whatever she did as her past that's disgusting and nasty, even though I'm pretty sure a whole bunch of you motherfuckers are probably jacking it to fucking bondage films as we speak. You're probably jacking it to that, you're probably jacking it to some fucking tranny porn or whatever floats your boat. But, you know, because she starred in one or was in one, she's disgusting.
With dignity and integrity. We don't want any more than you have, and we're not gonna accept
Y'all fucking terrible. Like, not for nothing. There are far worse things for one to be into before deciding to become a cop. And that's the one thing y'all decide to put a focal point on. Well, Ms. Hyman, I hope that within that future endeavor, you get the best thing coming for you. You get a happy future, and you get to just live your life and do whatever you need to do, and things stay positive for you. As for that sheriff and those disgusting sick freaks, do something better with your time. Porn is everywhere, and what she was doing barely even counts on the surface as porn.
It was a short film. It
was nothing worth being fired over or even being called disgusting.
It was a short film.
That's all I got to say about that.
Means we're gonna walk side by side with you, walk through you. We're gonna be with dignity and integrity. We don't want any more than you have, and we're not gonna accept
There's nothing more to talk about.
And
Fucking jackasses.